Listen this much. If still stuck with just being enlightened or not is not okay. It has to seize the personhood within being enlightened or not. It has to be beyond being enlightened or not already. Listen to this much. There is already self-purification. It's nothing to do with being enlightened or not. This is the purification of sunyata nibbana. Blessing beings is to purify the beings through the extinction and the emptiness. To be stuck with just being enlightened or not, that is a limitation. There is no purification within the personhood, within being enlightened or not. This is the karmic difficulties of the samudaya, of the cause of suffering, of the opinions and meanings. This is karmic difficulties of opinions and meanings. That which has nothing to do with being enlightened or not. That which has nothing to do with the uninvolvement itself. This is not just nothing is there. Let's proceed simultaneously with the nothingness. This is not just about Nibbana or a Buddha era. Let's proceed simultaneously with the essence of nothingness towards everything. That which has no significance and meanings, proceed simultaneously with everything. This is not just about the enlightenment or a Buddha era. Help samsara through the great compassion continuously. Proceed simultaneously, child, with samsara. It's not just about the enlightenments or the arahants, the enlightened ones or a Buddha era. Let's proceed simultaneously with everything through the great compassion, purifying samsara all together simultaneously. The great compassion that doesn't grasp itself. This is the made-up great compassion to purify the made-up of samsara. Samsara is the made-up thing as well. However, the made-up things of samsara taking in itself, it grasps itself. This is the great compassion that is made up. However, it purifies the made-up of samsara, actually. It is the made-up that purifies itself. It will affect instantly for the purification, for samsara, for the made-up of samsara. no grasping on its own, is to be proceeded simultaneously with everything. That's the power of purifying to help samsara. This is not just Nibbana, Buddha era or Arahant. It's not just nothing is there. Let's proceed simultaneously with everything, all and everything, through the nothing in anything, so that there will be purification of the extinction and the emptiness simultaneously for samsara. That's the great compassion, Maha Karuna. This is not just about not attached on its own, non-grasping on its own. This is to proceed it simultaneously with everything. Already said, it's not just about Arahants, Nibbana or a Buddha era. Let's proceed simultaneously with everything simultaneously. The beginning is the great compassion. In the middle is the great compassion. At the end also is the great compassion. Therefore, it will purify throughout from the beginning to the end for samsara. Non-attachment on its own is not just that, but it is proceeded simultaneously with everything. The Arahants are not limited to just the Arahants. Proceed simultaneously with everything. Disengage, even from disengaging itself, to be proceeded simultaneously with everything. This is not just about disengaging or disengaging from itself. It is to be proceeded simultaneously with everything. This is not just about Nirodha or Nibbana. Proceed simultaneously with everything through Nirodha and Nibbana. This will purify the obstructions for the mindset to obtain liberation of suffering and the enlightenment. That's the hindrance. The intention to grasp for extinction and enlightenment, therefore it's stuck only there. It's still a hindrance obstructing the great compassion to help end for samsara through ending. It's always trying to be stuck with Nibbana, with the enlightenment. Always being limited with the so-called Arahants. Always being limited with just nothing to nothing. Let's proceed simultaneously with everything through the great compassion. The Arahants are not limited to anything, however proceed simultaneously through the enlightenment, simultaneously with samsara. Nibbana is not limited to itself as it is, however proceed through Nibbana simultaneously with everything. This is Nibbana as a great compassion, purifying samsara altogether. That is all about the inspiration of the Mahakaruna, the great compassion. It's from the Mahakaruna, therefore it cannot be something else. We have to proceed through the great compassion. If we come from the Mahakaruna, it cannot be something else. It is automatic to proceed through the great compassion forward. It's impossible to be limited with just liberation of suffering or Nibbana, because we have been from Mahakaruna by the essence of the Mahakaruna altogether, purifying samsara through the extinction and the enlightenment, through the emptiness actually. Therefore, don't think that this blessing is wrong or right, okay or not. This is the inspiration from the great compassion totally. This is not just about practicing the minds to let go, but it's meant for everything. No grasping is on its own, is meant for everything. Non-attachment on its own is meant for everything. The process of the Mahakaruna conclusion to help samsara through the extinction, continue to help samsara. Disengage, even from disengaging itself, is meant for everything. The mechanism of the Mahakaruna in helping samsara towards ending continuously. This is not just about making the mind in whatever ways. This is not just about cutting off the mind or cutting from the cutting itself. It's meant for everything. Cutting is on its own, ceasing on its own is meant for everything. It's not just a Buddha era. It means the whole samsara proceeding simultaneously altogether.